I'm serious about this. If you do the things that we suggest, I mean, I wish I could demand them and command them, but I can't. You will stay alive and free. All right, we ready to roll. Gotta say hello to everyone. Uh, let's start with Filmo Mike. Filmo, how are you? I didn't see you last week. How you
Yeah,
doing?
hey, how you doing?
You good?
I'm great.
You good? Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Oh, awesome. Oh,
Heck yeah.
he's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
I ain't forgot that batting glove I'm gonna get you. Okay,
Oh, thank you.
but I ain't seen you.
Yes, sir.
You won't let me forget it anyway. Lady E, what's up? How you doing? Yep, she on mute. She on mute.
Did that happen? Okay. Well, all right. Hey there, Dr. Marshall, and everybody in the Street Soldier office, online, present. Everything is good here in Fort Worth, Texas. Let me just say that the weather has been amazingly beautiful. Not hot, no mosquitoes. Listen, I even set up my deck, working on some lights. Gonna sit outside and read and enjoy this. It's like San Francisco weather. Nice.
Good to see you, Lady E.
Thank you. Good to see you, Malcolm.
And when you said you're in Fort Worth, Texas, first thing that came to my mind was, how about them Cowboys? I know that ain't your team, but
Yeah, no, that's not my team.
we know how they doing. They losing like usual. How'd the
Okay.
Niners do, Mike?
We did good.
Y'all won?
Squeaked out a W.
All right. I know
Yep.
the Raiders won today. NFL season is back.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Carroll, Geno Smith got their first win. It's a good day for Bay Area football fans.
Oh, wait.
Wait a
Let me
minute, Bay
see.
Area. You ain't in the Bay. Raiders ain't in
Hey,
the Bay.
no, don't you
Hold
can't
on.
take it
No,
away.
no. Raiders ain't in the Bay. No, no,
Yes,
no.
no,
No,
Okay,
okay.
so
no, no.
before
No,
you
the
get into
Raiders are
this whole
inside the Bay.
argument about football, let me just say,
Yes, ma'am. I'm
I
sorry.
went to Walmart today just to pick up a few things. Wait a minute. There were men pushing baskets with their children trailing behind. Those are some of the most kamikaze driving dads with their kids. I could not understand what in the world is going on. They were just going all kind of ways fast. I could not get out of the way fast enough. And my son called me. I said, you know what? I just had to hurry up and get out of Walmart because the dads and their children with these baskets, it was just like, is there a competition?
They
My
was trying to
son
get
said,
home.
You're
he
trying to
said,
get home.
football.
Football.
Yes.
I know Sunday is men's
Football.
football and ladies football day. Okay, that's what it is.
Oh my goodness. Well, it was all over Walmart this afternoon after church. The mothers were at home. I guess they were fixing chicken. I don't know what the moms were doing, but the dads were on errands, racing through. One almost ran me over.
And that is I can believe that. They
Like,
look
what is going on?
football is
Football.
they maniacs. Only sport that works in football with the fan is soccer. Soccer people are now their people will hurt you for real. I mean they will jump on they're hooligan. They call them hooligans. They're horrible. But
Well, it was one thing for my son to tell me it was football, but when I got to my daughter's house, I told her what the climate was like at Walmart. She said, football. What? Yes. It's all
What's
about
up,
the
Doc? How you
football.
doing?
I'm good, man. Not really. I'm hey, I'm wonderful. I'm
I
alive and
see
free.
you,
You know
you
how
got a
that is.
sharp dressed brother in the studio next to you. I guess you're gonna tell us who that is
I
at
am.
another point, but I like that hat. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that means you're gonna go get
The
yours.
brother is definitely wearing the hat. That was the first
Yes.
thing I know. I was like,
I,
okay,
I
what's up in the studio?
Barriola-esque, huh? Yes.
Burial list. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
All right.
Let me sneak in one or two news stories. I don't know. I'm not. See, no Trump. No Trump. I can't. Yeah. No Trump. No Trump. None.
Oh,
All right.
Doc, we
Let
were
me
talking
find something
football,
good.
but just want to mention basketball. Two greats winning the Hall of Fame this weekend. The great Carmelo Anthony,
Yes.
all-time great scorer, and of course Dwight Howard as well, all-time great center. Both got inducted to the what is it, the Naismith or the NBA Hall of Fame? I don't know what they call
And
it, but
it's Naismith Hall of Fame.
Naismith,
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Mello.
yeah.
I got to get a Mello hoodie. You know, I got all these NBA hoodies, right? Give me a melody.
So I just need to interrupt one more time. You won't hear from me anymore, but I just need to say, speaking of Trump,
Oh, Lord.
the teacher asked all the kids in the class to raise their hands if they were Trump fans. And so all the kids in the class raised their hand except little Johnny. She said, Johnny, tell me why you aren't a Trump fan. He said, because my mom's a Democrat, my dad's a Democrat, and so I'm a Democrat. She said, well, what if I told you that your mom and your mom was an idiot and your dad was a moron? What would that make you? He said, a Trump fan.
Hey, the teacher walked into that. The teacher had no business saying that to no kid anyway.
Don't ask little Johnny, okay?
They do crazy things in Texas. Redistricting the whole bit. That's what Lady E is. All right, I will do this one. I don't know, just this one. And so there is an ancient disease that's making another comeback. And you ever heard of cholera, Lady E? Cholera? Yeah. Apparently, these things get stamped out pretty much, and then they come back because the medical, well, not only that, it's like the water's contaminated, and so anytime I hear one of these stories, what makes me mad is we got enough resources to stamp out everything in the world for everybody. If we would just share our medical knowledge, countries get on my nerves, right? They hoard it, they end up throwing medicine away, and so this is primarily in Africa, and the African nations are trying to, do something about it. But cholera, Lord, some of the stuff that's come back. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. No more news, because I got a special guest. Where'd she go? Yes, she went away. Come back, Elena. There you are, Elena. All right, thank you,
Ilana Bowles.
Elana. Thank you. I'm sorry, say your name right, Elana Bowles. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This was last minute. I could not be there yesterday. I could not preview your event because we weren't on the air last week. So give us the rundown on how it went with the 17th annual block party. Put the guns down.
Real Richmond in the building.
Richmond.
Real Richmond in the building.
Right.
First of all, thank you, Dr. Marshall, for the opportunity. And as you can tell, my voice is a little hoarse because I was giving it to him on that microphone, and I made sure that everybody could hear what I had to say. So as far as the overview, yesterday was amazing. I finally, with prayer and great consideration, went to 4th Street Park. I know a lot of people weren't going to go for different reasons because some of them were beefing with that area. Yeah. Some people were worried about the safety, but because of the amount of kids that live in that area that usually can't go to my events, I brought the event right to them. Okay. And it was amazing.
Miss Lana, tell folks again real quick. Just tell people, the listeners who don't know, what your event is.
Okay. Well, my name is Elana Bowles, and I am a community organizer and event planner, and I have been for 29 years. And I had my 17th annual Put the Guns Down event, block party for the city of Richmond. And this event is created from my heart, and it is the change that I want to see. So I am creating it. That we celebrate life. I want to see everybody before the funeral. I am tired of singing Precious Lord, His eyes on the sparrow, and I won't complain. And therefore, I do so much intervention with loving on these babies, sharing resources, networking, smiles, hugs, understanding, and anything I can to take a big bite out of violence, and especially gun violence.
Free haircuts for boys under 12, bicycles, scooters, skateboard, raffles, entertainment, motivational speakers, a healing circle, games, food, jumpers, gift cards. You got everything in here, but this is a gumbo, okay? Gift cards and baskets, free books, free gently used clothes. I never heard that before. I love the way you say that. Money balls and so much more. The Soul went by yesterday and he said, what was that band you heard? Soul.
Oh, the entertainment part. Look, I was only there in the morning, but tell us a little bit about this. barbecue hot sauce band. Who was
So,
that?
as God would have it, I was able to hire my first band this year. I actually had a couple of bands, but the main one was Melvin Leonard, New Orleans, and the Barbecue Hot Sauce Band.
I just
And
love
they
that
got up
sound.
here and they did about 5, 6 songs. They just set the tone for the rest of the day. At the grannies, we had Minnie Mouse, who was straight from the hood, who just wore everybody out. We even had a black Superman. We had praise dancers. It was phenomenal. I had a little bit of everything. We had singing and name it, and all of the activities that was going on the ground, the free food, the jumpers, the games, the prizes, and just loving on the babies. We had an active shooter drill. We also did the treasure hunt.
Wow.
And gave out free books. We just tried to make sure that the kids knew what it was like to have Christmas on a regular day, and how we should celebrate them. I like to celebrate kids and treat them as special little human beings that they are. And so many of those babies don't have dads, they don't have moms, they living with granny. Everybody's trying to do the best that they can. So they can't get to Miss Lana's event. So Miss Lana brought the event to them.
I like how you say that, Christmas on a regular day, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's just so beautiful. And, Ms. Lana, we have a segment that we do here, and I'm going to get you in just a little bit more at some point. Good people doing good things, and you certainly, fit that criteria, and you keep it up. See, that's the thing. It's nice. It's great when somebody does it once, but you do this annually, right? You do this annually. I know
every year, Dr. Marshall, every year. And I've even started. I had my first annual Fist Up Guns Down in April, as I will now be doing 2 major events per year. The other little things too, the talent shows, and I do the homeless, and I do those things too, but I'm trying to attack what our babies struggle with the most, and bullying is a big thing. Yeah. And so I have my first Fist Up, and we taught them how to box and put gloves on them, and
old school, huh?
About how that affects their self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get to the nitty of why are our babies so angry? Why are they so so ready to throw their lives away, because they can't handle their emotions, because a lot of them just have seen so much so young. So yes, put it down every year.
Well, it's a calling, but I may have asked you this before, but you never know when we get new people. What put this on your heart to do? Anybody that does something like,
because I'm the community. I've been a community mom for 29 years, and I'm helping raising the babies. I'm doing all the peace parties. I'm doing the treasure. I'm doing all the stuff with the kids. And then they're dying. They're dying so rapidly. I said, well, God, I got to do more. And they're losing more than one child per mother. And then when the babies die, they're calling me to sing for them. So after singing for so many, hundreds of kids. And I say, wait, now this is not normal. And I don't want to hear not one more sermon about how it was his time. It was God may have allowed it to happen, but someone else took that baby's life. Stop acting like it's okay with the Creator, yet our babies are dying so rapidly. So after being the funeral singer for so long, I got tired of it. Especially, what do you say when you go to someone's funeral and it's the same mama and the same daddy?
No,
just get up there, and you sing the angels down. That's what you do. I sing the angels down, and then I get ready for the next event. I sing for the next funeral. I get ready for the next event, because this will not, just like they see so much chaos and violence and sex trafficking and all that consistently, they will see Miss Lana consistently trying to fight against it. That's what, and then they work for me, so they get the chance to help me pack the bags, and I take the babies with me to feed the homeless, and because it's going to stick to some of them. A lot of these babies aren't going to make it. God has already told me, but a lot of them will.
Well, let me just say, a lot of people talk about, what can we do? Yeah. Somebody do something, somebody do something, somebody do something. And we teach the young people, lady, is that one of our rules for living not for dying, not RIP. If you want things changed, change begins with you, right? So it ain't gonna be the government ain't coming, the cavalry ain't coming. You said this is what I'm gonna do to try and make a difference. I call it the Harriet Tubman rule. I'm gonna get the slaves out the South. If you don't want to go, you stay in the North. I'm going. And I love her. She's been my patron saint, for the work that I do. And you said this is what I'm gonna do. And people have responded to you and continue to respond to you. And the fact that
such a big blessing.
It's unbelievable. And God bless you for doing this.
Thank you, Miss Tubman. I mean, Miss Bowles. Thank you. Really, you are a gem and so beloved in the city of Richmond, California. It's just wonderful to have you with us here tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. And I'll see you guys next year.
Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Malcolm, make the point you made about Richmond. I love the point you made about Richmond. You've made it several times. Anytime you go how tight-knit a community Richmond is.
Oh, I just love Richmond, California for so many reasons. But I was telling you, it's the elders and the OGs that do it for me. Make Richmond, California special. It's just for a second you feel like you're in the South just for a minute. You get this glimpse of what it was like. Before the Great Migration. When everybody knew each other and we had a community and folks was friendly. And in the Bay Area, there's not, even though Black culture is big in the Bay Area, we all know numbers are small. It's not like we in the South or we're on the East Coast or something like that. So, and the Bay Area is changing and we know all that. So Richmond still has some of that. Ms. Bowles, I know you know that. You've been in Richmond for a long time, but I personally just love that old school flavor that is just a part, of Black Richmond. It's just a beautiful thing to be around.
Tell me what that thing you said about when you got there and you mentioned your name.
Hey, look, if you drive down, first of all, everybody's looking at you when you drive down the street because they think they know you. Okay. And then when I tell them my name, they're like, "Oh, you Marshall? You mean the Marshalls on 4th Street?" I'm like, no, not them Marshalls. Oh, on the South Side? I'm like, no, not those. But it's like everybody thinks everybody knows everybody. Or if they don't, they know somebody who knows you. And that spirit is just in Richmond.
That's nice.
That's beautiful.
I agree.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Lena, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Dr. Marshall, for what you do. Thank you, Malcolm, because me seeing his face just warmed my heart. Thank you again for allowing me to share my journey with you and your listeners.
Yes, ma'am. Stay blessed. Thank you.
And the amazing thing, not amazing, but the spirit, when you have these events, there's no drama. There ain't no drama. And people think, you took it to the kid West Point and there's no drama. See, so it's a myth. And I know just in the work I've been doing, I've had everybody in there. Ain't been no drama. And it's because they understand what you are trying to do. And they honor that.
That's right.
And for that day,
I love them, and I don't want to see them die.
Yeah. Thank you, honey. All right, we'll definitely get on the preview next year. We're doing the review now.
Okay. All right.
All right. Okay.
You keep it up. You got the VIP. You got the VIP invite, Dr. Marshall. Anytime.
Thank you, honey. Okay. Good night. Bye. All right. Thanks for joining us. All right. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that just comment before I introduce you? Isn't that just a beautiful thing she's doing?
Okay.
And there's not enough. See, I like it when somebody needs to do something.
Right.
Well, why can't that somebody be you?
Exactly.
I never can figure that out. Just do it. Because you're going to help somebody.
Right.
And it might be the one that's going to come get you and your family. So you never know, you never get it. And so, yeah, I love people that do that don't sit, that don't wait back. And they said, this is what I'm going to do, which leads me to you and our guest tonight. Different city, Oakland, California this time. And let me switch flyers.
Doc, let me tell you, you got to hear her sing. Lady Eve, Ilana Bowles can sing.
Oh, she can? She can sing? Not sing, she can sing.
Yeah.
That really?
That's a gospel singer right there.
But then we're going to have oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
All right, well, I know
I'm going to do something for her. Okay. Yeah. All right. Lana, listen to the show. I'm gonna do something for you because this for you for what you do. You know, I'm on, and you know, we get books away. We do something. People do get things. Good stuff got to be rewarded. All right. Coming up. The date is September 13th, 2025. One more, Mike. Gospel Fest Oakland. Gospel Fest Oakland, featuring a whole bunch of folks. But I'm gonna let the people in the studio tell you all about it. Gospel Fest, why they doing it, what's important about it, a little bit about Oakland. Let me introduce you to Elder Leonard B. Laughlin. That's a lot of. Elder Leonard B. Laughlin Sr.
That's it.
And his daughter, Dr. Joya Chavarin, right?
Yes,
Said that
you
right.
got it.
And
Got
you
it,
two, I put Gospel Fest together. And first of all, let's start with tell everybody when. Let's get all the particulars out, then we'll backtrack.
I love it.
What is coming up this Saturday in Oakland? Go ahead.
I love it.
Oh, you pull the mic right to you. Huh?
Thank
You
you,
got
Dr. Marshall.
That great smile. Man. Get the camera on her. Get the camera on her. Get the camera on her.
I love it. So what's happening in Oakland this Saturday is we're bringing gospel back to the historic Calvin Simmons Theater. It is all inclusive. We want all faiths. Children under 10 are free. We're going to have family events. This month is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. And person who I'm with is a survivor of prostate cancer. So we're going to have some wellness initiatives there so that we understand early detection. And we just want you to come out and have some joy. Similar to our guest who was just talking, Oakland, similarly, we need to bring joy back into our city and some civic engagement. And we're just looking forward to all of you coming out to celebrate with us in this space. And I'm going to turn it over here to my father, the history of all this, of how this all came to be. So,
Yeah.
yes.
How did this come about? You can't call him Elder Laughlin.
Yes,
Call him
Elder
that.
Laughlin.
That's a wonderful. I don't do OGs. Everybody know I don't do OGs. OGs is gone. I do elder shit. I do. I'm bringing
He's
back
the
all
elder.
the good stuff
He's
from the
visionary.
motherland.
He's a visionary.
Nah. What's up, OG? I ain't no OG, man. No, I'm past
I'm an
that.
elder.
Okay, I'm alive.
Yes, and free.
Free. I'm an elder, but Pastor Love, tell us how this all came about.
You know, a few months back, I was thinking about how gospel used to be very relevant in Oakland. When you go back to the Hawkins singers and you go back gospel way back
Tremaine,
years ago,
I might better
Tremaine,
say.
Walter Ed, and before then, Shirley Caesar, the Winans, and we used to book gospel back in the 80s, and we had the Winans, the Clark sisters. But for the last 20 years, they have closed down Calvin Simmons Theater. We haven't had no gospel music. The radio station that played the gospel, they're no longer there. And we felt that we needed to bring another covering over the city of Oakland because so much violence and killing, so many things going on. I feel that the music is what changes people's lives. And so we wanted to bring back a gospel fest. So we decided to bring some artists in. Dietrich Haddon, he's a great singer and he's very talented. We got these sisters from Columbus, Ohio, called Lisa Knowles and the Brown Singers. They bad, I'm telling you.
I see them right here.
Them girls can sing, not sing, they can sing.
Yes.
All right. Then I have my cousin coming, Lisa Knowles Smith and the Brown Singer. Lena Bird Miles. And then we have a lot of local artists on the back. They're going to be coming. I'm a.
They didn't show me the back. Oh, I just.
Well, yeah, look at it right now. You see my name there. I'm coming out of retirement. And I have a band, Leonard Laughlin, and I have Lawrence Matthews, Alfredo Lyons, Kari Fuego, Pastor Olivet, Oakland, Destiny. We have Derek Hall. We have a lot of great singers coming that's going to be ministering that day. I don't say just performing, but we have a time. We have gospel, man. We like you never felt before. So if you want to feel the spirit, you better come on down and hang out with us. You know?
The gospel music is special.
Yeah.
Gospel music is special. I know Lady is. Look, she's smiling. That's the Kansas City choir girl. Okay, so you might fly in for this. Okay.
Yeah.
But gospel music is special. And let me just say, I'm gonna throw the number out: 877-955-1061. 877-955-1061. And we it's a hip hop and R&B station. Gospel music special. If you're a fan of gospel, and a lot of my kids are, they like it all. Give us a call and tell us why. Why do you love gospel so much? Because, yes, sir. Yes.
Just want to say, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but you mentioned it's a hip hop R&B station. But where does that come from?
Right.
Right. Tell it.
Speak.
Where does all that music come from?
That's it. He got it.
If you're a fan of gospel, 877-955-1061, just call in and say why. And you might even say who your favorite gospel artist is. You might do that. Let's be that. Oakland has, you guys grew up in Oakland?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I grew up born and raised in a gospel household, but I also was a fan of R&B and all other the type of music. But I really am appreciating my dad bringing in the Winans and Shirley Caesar. I grew up with them in my household, and I realized that I'm the oldest of a large family, and my siblings didn't get all that. And you feel the need of it to come back. So, Dr. Marshall, exactly what your guest was talking about earlier. It's like there's a lot going on with our youth right now, and I do feel that some positive music is needed, and that's why we want this to be an intergenerational event. We want all ages to be welcome and feel good about coming in and being part of this. And also I want to hear their favorite artists, because we want to do this annually.
I really would like to know, if you're a fan. I'm a fan. All right. I'm a fan. I'm Catholic, but I'm a fan. That's a whole nother story. I'm gonna get into that as we move on.
I love it.
877-955-1061. If you are a fan of gospel music, call in and tell us why, number one, and number two, what artists do you like? You came from Oakland from where? Originally from?
I'm from Oakland, born and raised.
Oh, you were? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was back in the 70s. When they had the Berkeley, Black Panthers was in the
city. Oh, yeah.
Came from that area, watched them march down the street with the rifles and the whole bit. I was here. Yeah.
Little Bobby Hutton, the whole bit. Yeah. You got Oakland here. Oakland's changed so much. Let's just talk about how much. And let me just say this, just like he was talking about Richmond. Anytime I can do a show about any of our cities, right? And do something that's positive. Because it's funny. When I first got up here to go to college, they told me there are two cities, and I'm from LA, right?
Yeah.
And I grew up in the hood, right? I get up here to go to college, and they said two places you can't go by yourself. What do you mean I can't go by myself? You can't go to Richmond. You can't go to Pittsburgh. Like, really? Unless you know somebody.
Exactly.
But I went to Oakland all the time. We got a call? Okay, let's take a call. All right. You're on Street Soldiers. Talking about the Gospel Fest. You're a gospel fan? A fan of gospel music?
I am.
All right.
I am.
Tell me why and who do you like?
Okay, well, I am Jamila Hanif. I'm born and raised in Oakland, reside in Vallejo right now. But I love gospel music. I love gospel music because, certain songs that come on that really just lights your spirit up, get you reflecting back on just how God has brought you through things, depending on the song and where you are in life, and what you're going through as well. But I love William McDowell. That's what I love.
And you're going to make me look up all these folks. I want names I don't know so I can look up. Wait a minute. Why you like him?
I love the tone and his voice and just the songs that he has. He has some great songs that will really how you just crying and just praising the Lord.
Let me ask you something, just because you called. Do you want to go to the concert?
I would love to go to the concert.
Okay.
I would love to attend it.
Because you call, I'm gonna buy you a ticket to the concert.
Yes.
I am.
You gonna buy me?
I'm gonna get you a ticket, girl. Hang on, for real. Dr. Mark's gonna get you a ticket. I want you to get your praise on. I'm gonna get 500 calls right now. Oh, Lord. But no, really. And you got a number? I get to look. I want you go to the concert. You enjoy yourself. You get your praise on. And thank you, son. And who is that? William McDowell. I'm looking it up. I'm writing it down. Okay.
Wait, Dr. Marshall, it's my asking season, right? Because you got to ask, right? So I'm just asking because I'm sitting right next to my 12-year-old son, and he know I don't play with the gospel. He know I'm serious about listening to my gospel music and everything. Can I get a ticket for him?
Oh, yeah. The youngsters are my weak point. You shouldn't have said that. Your son, that's a mother-son date. You ain't got to worry about being Yes. Right. Yes. All right, we're going to get you two. All right. Thank you. Yes. Thanks for calling. Listen to Streets. Oh, now the phone's I can't go, guys. I'm going to go broke. Man,
That
what's
was
our
cool,
budget
Doc.
for tonight? All right. Go right ahead. You're on Street Soldiers. You're a gospel music fan, and tell me why and who it is. You're on. Go. Speak. Hello.
It's me,
You.
Cassandra. Hi, Dr. Marshall. Anyway, this is Cassie Bo from Berkeley. Anyway,
What's up,
hi,
Cassie?
family. Happy Sunday.
Hi, baby.
Anyway, I love you guys and I miss you guys so much. But to answer your question, the reason why I like gospel music is because I was raised off of it. I came from way in the water.
Hey, sing
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
My great grandmother, she raised me. I came from fill my cup, let it overflow. So I like it because it inspires me. And when I listen to like some of the rap music, I remix it and I always put some type of like you say how the gospel, use gospel rap. All I know is I am a fan of it because God is my one and my first of all every day. But I love gospel music, and if I could listen to every song all my life, I just like gospel music. So my favorite one is Yolanda Adams.
Yeah, Yolanda. Yeah, Yolanda. So
She's my sister, and
son, now you know I'm gonna ask you the same. Do you want to go to the concert?
yes, I do. And you know I want to go to the concert. Of course, I would like to go to the concert. I need to be there.
Okay. Now,
Something?
hold on, girl.
I need to be there.
Slow your roll. Hold on. I'm trying to get all the info. Okay. And you got Cassandra's info? Okay, we got you. Okay. So I'm gonna get you a ticket. All right, we're gonna work it out and you be at the concert. Okay.
Oh my God, it's so amazing. Make sure y'all don't hang up on me because you got to get my information and stuff. But you already know me, but don't hang up on me because I need to be there.
Next Saturday, right? Next Saturday.
Got your number for something.
Next Saturday.
Nice one.
All right, Lord, 877. I ain't even get your story. 877-955-1061 is the number. If we got another call, let me know, Mike. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving. Oh, we got another one. All right, Lord, you are on.
Yeah.
You are on. No call. Okay, all right. When it comes on, let me know. Let me take a breath. Let me drink some more. I was saying Oakland when I got here. I'm from LA. I go to USF. But I spent all my time. No, I mean I got here. I couldn't wait to get to Oakland because ain't no black people over here, right? I mean, and it was 14% there. Well, I'm going to Oakland.
Yeah.
Oakland must have been 49, 50% black.
Back then.
Look, Mike. The first place I hit, Quick Way on Grand Lake.
Avenue.
Quick Way on Grand Lake. Malcolm, where you at, Malcolm? I need you. I ate more chicken and fries, and that was probably the worst thing I could eat, but Quick Way. I just loved Oakland. Oakland has changed so much. And I'm going to let you speak to prepare people who love it. We got to call Mike? No? Yes. Thumbs up. Okay. Hi, you're on Street Soldiers. Go right ahead. Do you love gospel music? And tell me why and who you are.
I do.
Yes.
Gabriel Horton here. I do. I grew up off of it as well. I go way back to the Williams brother. From my mom. I'm from Atlanta originally, and I love gospel music. One of my favorite gospel artists is Dorian Hobbs and CeCe Winans. And what really gets me going is just like being able to praise and worship no matter where I am, and just be able to lift my spirit. I actually go to sleep to gospel music. That's how much I love gospel music.
All right, we got to get you a ticket to the concert. We got to get you to the Gospel Fest. All right, you might get your ticket. You gonna go?
Oh yes, of course. I call out of work for that.
You can't hear all this. This is great.
First time ever getting calling the radio station as well.
See, the Lord was speaking. You guided you this way. Say something.
He mentioned the Williams brothers. We traveled to South.
Yes, my mom from Florida, Georgia.
We sung with them back in Kansas City, by the way. We used to travel.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I did the Chitlin Circuit with the Gospel Clouds. We traveled with the Mighty Clouds, the Volunteers, all the older groups back in the Chitlin Circuit, Mississippi. And
it's got to clean up. What I missed.
Yeah.
On my life over again.
Dang it.
That's it. But those are great. They're great guys. Great singers.
Thanks, man. Enjoy yourself at the concert, okay? Thanks for calling Street Soldiers. do the young folks know about gospel? We got another call. All right, I see. I'm giving away tickets, Lord. Come on, it's your turn.
Hello?
Speak on it.
Hello?
Yes. Tell me your name.
Angela Davis from Oakland.
Okay, not D'Angelo. Okay, no, you Angela. You D'Angelo Davis. That's
know.
okay. That's okay. We all can't have all of us. There's other Joe Marshalls running around too. Go right ahead. You love gospel music. Tell me why.
Praise on it with my uncle, my auntie, my mama. My favorite artist is the Winans.
Winans. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the Winans.
What does gospel do for you? Why do you like it so much?
My day.
But
Put your seatbelt on.
You want to put your seatbelt on.
Jeez.
Seatbelt on.
He wants you to stay.
You want to go to the concert, but you got to put your seatbelt on when you drive to the concert, okay?
I got it. Yes, I do want to go to the concert. Yes, I do. Please.
Okay, well, Ann got your number, you got the info. We're gonna hook up with you this week to get you there next Saturday.
Yes.
Right, Saturday at the Calvin
12
Center
p.m.
Theater, all right, and get your praise on. All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thanks for calling Street Soldiers. Can I ask a question? Okay, all right. Oakland changed. I keep coming back to that, right? And do you see it slowly coming, or what do you see? You know, I mean, look, I did it. Mike remembers the show. I did a show after this horrible thing where the ATM, the convenience store in Oakland just got trashed, right? And I had enough. So I did a show, what's going on in Oakland, and we had a million calls like we having tonight, and people. What do you see it coming back? Do you see? I mean, the population is down. What now? Is it less than 25%? Maybe 23% now. You know,
Black population, obviously.
And the
yes, black population. Thank you, sir. And what do you see? I know folks who have lived there swore they would never leave.
Who's leaving?
Who have left?
Yeah.
And I understand. I get it. But it's a great,
Still a beautifully diverse city to live in. We have wonderful food and all the good stuff. But I do believe there's been leadership change. We have people who are ethically invested in seeing Oakland come back. Similarly, with this event that we're having, we want to have other opportunities for folks to engage in something positive, something joyous. There hasn't been a lot of negative press lately, Dr. Marshall. You correct me if I'm wrong, but my car hasn't gotten bipped in 2 years. I'm just giving you some real data. I was part of the car getting bipped, but it hasn't happened in a while.
That's good to hear.
That's a good statistic.
Yeah. That is
and I have
because they got to get their cars to get there, right? Yes.
Do. And I teach in the Oakland public school system, and I'm inspired by our youth and what they're bringing to and how they're thinking about things and how they're becoming active and engaged and volunteering and changing their city. It has to be from us. It starts from within, like you were saying earlier. And I see a lot of positive changes comparative to even a couple of years back.
Yeah. I have used this phrase, and folks know me who know me well. I look things in terms of history, right?
Yes.
And after slavery, there was Reconstruction.
Yes.
And it was going along good until a political decision, and the white folks in the South decided I had enough of that, right?
Yes.
And the Reconstruction was ended, and we went into Jim Crow and all that. And then crack cocaine pretty much destroyed
80s.
everything for 25, 30 years, right? Things that were people shooting up churches,
Right. Crazy.
So now that has subsided, and it has,
Yeah.
because I'm calling this phase recovery, right?
Really.
And I see all of this, what Lena Bowles is doing, what you're doing as part of the recovery.
Yes.
Right? Part of the recovery. Now, you can't have non-ethical people running the city. Can I just say that?
Yes.
And I ain't just saying it because it's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're trying to recover. I mean, you got to have visionaries, but more importantly, you got to have people on the ground who want to take these bold steps and have these things happen. And so you know, those of us who and I'm not a native, but look, I was in Oakland so much, you just swore I lived over there. I mean, I was at my boy's house. I spent the night over there.
Yeah.
Catch the bus, come back to the city. You know, and so yeah, you're part of the recovery.
And Doc, can I make a
everyone-
point?
Yes, sir.
This isn't about gospel music per se, but there is, and I'm sure Fillmore, you might know something about this. There is a movement in the Bay Area of Christian rap.
Yes.
Which honestly, that was something I didn't see coming. And
Yes.
and I'm talking about young folks.
Yes, from Richmond, Pittsburgh, from all
Yes.
the sounding and I'm glad you mentioned that because we would love to have them next year at our event. We discovered them in this process, but I welcome a really next annual event next year.
If you would go to Atlanta, man, Atlanta have a lot of Christian rap. You got groups back there you never heard of here, but they are really good. I'm just saying that we want to bring some Christian rap here to Oakland. Next year we're going to have more diverse lineup with rappers, Christian rap. I believe the message right now has got to be heard. You know, we have so much negative stuff out there, and I love it when brothers they start, you know, that's talking about the killing and all of it. Let's talk about something positive. You know, that can change those that listen to the rap.
Well, you and I know the spoken word is powerful.
Yeah.
People act like words don't matter. Words matter.
Matters.
You could kill somebody's spirit in a minute, or you can bring somebody's spirit up.
Yes.
Based on the words that come out of your mouth.
Right.
You know, and unlike the singing word is one thing, but the spoken word is another thing. Let me get some more tickets away. 877-955-1061. 877-955-1061. I ain't broke yet, so if you want to call, get a ticket to Gospel Fest. Call on in. Tell me if you like gospel music. Do you like gospel music, and why? And like I said, I'm Catholic. Okay. But
you're welcome.
No, you understand. I gotta say this. I grew up on, you know, Gregorian chant, right? Okay. Yeah. No, I was an altar boy. I'm the whole bit, right? Yeah, I was a little holy thing, right? So then one day I went to black church, and I was like, now number one, it was a whole lot longer than my church. First thing, Catholic church, you be out in an hour, right? And I said, I'm gonna be in 2.5 hours. What? I mean, I love the preacher, but when them folks started singing, when that choir started singing, and I'm gonna tell you, don't tell nobody I said this. I could go out on Saturday night, you know, like we all used to go out there.
That's what we do.
And I come in on Sunday, my head be down, you know, and everybody think I'm asleep. I'm not asleep, but I'm a little over.
Yes.
You know the word that come before over, right?
No,
You know?
oh, yeah.
And then, you know, he's saying, I don't hear a word he's saying. I don't know what he's, you couldn't ask me. You know, the thing is, he sure good preach, but I don't know what he said. So that was like, you know, I'm there, right? But the choir started singing.
You feel it.
My foot just started moving.
Yes.
Automatically.
Yes.
Yeah, that music hit me at a place. The spirit get to moving, and I look. It was like I had never been out the night before. I was up on it. The music is just unbelievable. And like the soul said, you know, everything else grew from that.
Right.
Everything's in blues and gospel and all of that. So it's just marvelous. Now, Ann, lady, when they start playing gospel music when Kirk Franklin came out.
Yes. Did you see him on the BET Awards?
No, but I remember dancing to Stomp in the club.
Yes.
I did see him at the BET Awards though. Yeah, I saw that. Just about a couple weeks ago.
I sort of felt a little sacrilegious, but still.
Yeah.
We hope to get him here next year.
Oh, Lord. If you want a ticket, 877-955-1067. I don't have much more time. I got how many? 3. I gave 4 more. You can call. If you love gospel music, tell me why and tell us who your favorite artist is. When did you start planning this thing?
We started about 5 months ago. This type of event takes like a year at least to put on, but
yes, it does.
But we felt that that we needed to get something going, and first we were going to have it at another area, Jack London Square, because we were looking at doing something outdoors. But because of the time, it was better to move it to Calvin Simmons Theater because they just renovated it. Gospel hadn't been there in 20 years. We felt it was a better fit this time around.
Yeah.
So we moved it to historic Calvin Simmons Theater because so much gospel was born there.
Yeah.
When I go back to Walter and Edmund Hawkins, I remember sitting in the balcony. They had a show. They had Maurice White, a Worker in the Fire, at the show. And I never forget this, the vibe of them coming together. And then back in the 80s, we booked the Winans and the Clark sisters back
And
in
Commission.
that time. And Commission, yeah, we did. Brought all of them in. So when the brother mentioned the Winans, they lived, stayed in my house when they were in. It wasn't like we were at a hotel. They were my friends. So they stayed with us and Fred Hammond and eating chicken at my dad's house. so we were like family. So we go way back. So it just I'm planning on getting the Winans, my brothers, back out here. We're older now. We did lose Ronald Winan. That was a good friend, one of the brothers. But we plan on bringing them back out here as well. Hopefully next year. So.
Do you pastor a church? I somebody do.
No. I'm an elder at
Okay.
Bishop Jerry Macklin is my pastor and bishop and my friend out there in Hayward, California, and the church is behind us 100% with everything we're doing.
This is
Is this the first time y'all doing this, or?
Yeah, this is our first.
This is the first one.
Yeah,
wow, that's wonderful.
Well, we done. Like I said, I booked back in the day, but this is a different era now. My kids, they kind of laughed at me because I was saying we got to print brochures. We got to get the brochures out.
Tickets.
And they said, "Dad, we don't do it no more."
Yeah.
So they made me feel like I'm a dinosaur, but no, I get it now. I just let them take on all the new stuff now, But
it's marvelous.
Hey, you might be a dinosaur. You still look good. That hat's still fresh, though. They can't say nothing about that.
It's sharp.
Let me something. I say I can always tell a brother to come from a certain time.
Yeah.
We cool and we clean.
Yeah.
We clean. That's just
Yep.
we got a certain walk.
Yes.
We just get it's a smoothness to it. You'll see Denzel walk. It's just like they get that's how we do it.
That's how we roll.
I pass it on to my son, and he cleaner than me. Okay, I mean, yeah, he get that boy. He's ridiculous with it. I mean, that boy got some spats. That's how far he go back. I mean, he is ridiculous. Tell everybody.
I ask you guys if either Doc, you too. I mentioned it to you. There's a great documentary I saw about gospel quartets a couple years ago it was on Netflix called How They Got Over. Anybody you ever hear about that? I recommend it to all the listeners. It focuses on like the 1920s to 1930s on gospel quartets, and something I didn't know, those were brothers. Those were men singing in those eras. I for some reason I think of gospel singers in my mind, I think of women more than men for some reason. But when I saw that, I realized there was
Malcolm, we got a
break.
Yeah.
Take break. We'll come back. We'll pick it up. All right, everybody. Tell them where, Ann.
YouTube Live at Stay Alive and Free and stayaliveandfree.org.
We'll be back. 5, 4, we good? Hour number 2, Alive and Free Street Soldiers Radio. Great first hour, great first hour. Whew, man. I'm going a mile a minute here. Great first hour. A review of an event that was held in Richmond last week, last Saturday. Actually, yesterday. 17th annual block party, Put the Guns Down. Miss Lana put it on. It was a wonderful, wonderful event. She does it every year. We're going to get you out there next year, And we are previewing Gospel returning to Oakland. Gospel returning to the historic Calvin Simmons Theater, September 13th, 2025. Ooh, this says 12 noon to 8 p.m.
It's a long day.
Lord, oh, people gonna be fainting. I mean, they gonna be fainting.
No.
Look, well, that ain't bad. That's good.
We have food vendors, probably
better
about
have-
3 or 4 food trucks, and then we have
Wellness.
vendors. We have about 20 plus vendors. You can buy goods, and
I done read that because I wouldn't have known that.
Get
Yeah.
to eat
Oh, yeah.
good. You get to feel good.
Get a fan?
Yeah.
You don't need a fan.
You're gonna need a
You
fan. We got
You don't
fans
you don't need a fan.
Yeah,
You
had
don't
to
need
have
a
the fans going. Yeah,
You need a fan whether the weather's hot or not. You're gonna need a fan. You're gonna need this fan.
Oh, yeah.
But our guests in the studio are Elder Leonard B. Laughlin Sr. and his daughter, Dr. Joy. Doctor, how you get to doctor? Dr. Joy Sopran, how you get to doctor?
I love it. I got my BA degree from UC Berkeley. Then
Mhm.
I went on and got my master's from CSU Monterey Bay.
Mm.
Then I went to Mills College and got my doctorate in education
Oh, look at you.
by raising 4
Look
children.
at you.
Thank you.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Look, make him call you doctor.
Yes.
Not because you got big, but that, you had to pay for that.
I
You earned
did.
that.
She worked hard. She
Mine, you
I
know,
wanna ask how you got your doctorate, Dr. Marshall.
I got a BA at the University of San Francisco in political
Wow.
science,
Beautiful.
an MA in education
Beautiful.
at San Francisco State, and a PhD in psychology at the Wright Institute in Berkeley. And your teacher, I taught middle school math for 18 years.
Yeah, now you could teach at the college.
Yeah, and I taught at USF for a few years. Ain't nothing better. I mean, and I tell everybody this: the greatest professions in the world. Number one is being a parent. Number one, but number two is being a teacher.
Yes.
It's a teacher. And the kids will say, "What about a doctor?" I said, "Doctor school, but somebody got to teach the doctor to be a doctor."
Preach, Dr. Marshall.
Good teachers are, and I tell people it's a calling.
Yeah.
It's a calling, you know.
Mhm.
You know, yeah.
Yeah.
And you've heard this. I'm going on a tangent, but you mentioned teachers, right? They teach just doing it for the money. Kids know who a good teacher is.
They
Right.
do when they care about you.
They know
They
who a
want
good
you to
teacher.
succeed. Yes.
They know, like they be in your room. They know I don't want to
Yes,
go down
I
there.
wanna
with
go
her.
down
She
there.
let us do anything. All
Right,
That's
no.
next week's show.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about back to school.
Right.
All right, let's give us the facts one more time, Dr. Lawson, about the tell us just right off the top.
Again, we have our guest, our featured headliner is Dietrich Haddon, and he is an awesome, phenomenal singer. He's bringing his band, so looking forward to him. But we have Lisa Knowles and Smith and the Brown Singers. These girls are from Columbus, Ohio. And like I said earlier, they are tough. You know, they're gonna raise the roof. You know, and I got my cousin Lena Bird Miles, and she's tearing up the airwaves. She's tearing up all over the back east. Stella Awards. She is nominated for everything. She's just really good. She's doing real well.
She's national.
I'm so
local.
proud of her.
Yes.
Then on we have a lot of local talent.
cousin?
That's my cousin.
Yes.
Okay.
He runs in the family.
I was gonna say.
Runs in the family.
Yeah.
Then we got again on the local artists, we got Lawrence Matthews, my crazy good friend Alfreda Lyons Campbell. She need to be a comedian too. That girl, she We got your Corey Prothorpe, he's a monster singer. Then Fuego, he's a rapper. He's a pastor, but he's also a rapper. You talking about Christian rap, you got to check him out. He's good. And Olivet Choir, they are one of the best choirs. Have you heard them before?
I have.
Oh yeah, they're
have.
good. They're
I have.
real good.
Yes.
And then they got a dance group, Destined to Dance, and then another good young man, Derek Hall. He's a good singer. And then we have Soul
Development.
Development.
Yes,
They
yeah,
are awesome.
they
Yeah,
would be there
they have a unique sound.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have all these groups going on throughout the day. Then again, like we said, this is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and like my daughter told you earlier, I am a cancer survivor, and I'm also an advocate for prostate cancer.
Okay.
And I have my doctors from UCSF coming. They got a booth, so they're going to be passing out information for people, for especially black men that don't take their health serious. And I believe we should all become advocates for our health.
Yes, absolutely.
So we'll have information there for them. Then also, I'm going to give a shout out to Tina Carter. She's been phenomenal in helping my daughter and I put this together. And really, we started 4 or 5 months ago, but we didn't really get going until the last 2.5 months. And with her expertise and everything we've been doing, we couldn't have gotten this far without her.
Yeah,
right?
Tina's
I know. I just in a little contact I had over
Yes.
a few emails.
Yeah.
Pretty thorough.
She's
Shit,
very
you know,
thorough.
help
She
her.
be
amazing.
on it.
Yes.
And her and my daughter Joy are working together. I can sit back and I let them do it. I'm amazed at how they're getting things done. So I'm just thank God for them work coming together.
Fascinating. The women in the church get things done.
They get it.
We know that.
They get it done. They do.
We know that, right?
Yeah, they do. They do. Just back up.
Get it done.
Back up and let them have it. Yeah. That's how they get it. Yeah.
All right. I want to come back and ask you a little bit, if I could, about your battle, with the can and what we can all learn. That may be a sub thing. But let's go to our guest. Hold on, I want to get it right here. Tamara or Tamara? Which one? Miss Evans?
It is Tamara. Hello.
Thank you for joining us this hour.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you had a chance to get the first hour. It was great. It was wonderful, wonderful calls. Gave away tickets to the Gospel Fest. Are you the? What's your role in what's coming up?
I am one of the hosts for this gospel fest that is coming up. And also, I'm a member of the Olivet choir. So I'll be singing with Olivet as well. And also, I'm a member of Derek Hall and Company. So I'll be singing with them as well. But most of all, I will be hosting this exciting event. One of the hosts.
Now, how'd you get involved? I mean, is it just like somebody put out the call, or
Well, Tina Carter is my manager. I'm also a gospel artist, and she is my manager. And so it worked out like that. Jay Red, he's my brother. Pastor Gregory Hunter is my pastor. So the three of us, will be hosting on Saturday.
That's a long day. You don't need 3 hosts.
Yes.
You
Yes,
don't
sir.
need 3 hosts. That is it's just and the fact that it's coming to Oakland.
Yeah.
Coming to Oakland. It's in a sense, I mean, we know what revivals are, but this is a revival.
It is a
right?
revival.
Yes.
I think you mentioned they had something at Oracle,
With Kirk Franklin and Clark sisters.
a year ago,
Last year.
right?
That was this year, last year.
Yeah.
That's last year.
That was last year, right?
Yeah, it
right.
was.
So this is in any way continuing
Yes.
the revival. A lot of times those things are one off, and then you don't have it again. But
We went and we were like, we got to bring this back.
yeah,
We used to have gospel on all day Sundays here in the town. They have it on all the time in the South.
Yes.
And also in the South, there's like more civic engagement too. It's not just the gospel music, but it's the civic engagement piece to
Sure.
bring our churches back, because we see what's happening politically, and we need to have that
Yeah.
too. So
yeah.
it is a long day, but we're trying to.
I'm going to keep that out of it.
Yes, of course.
I'm not going to go to the white evangelical Christians.
Of
Okay.
course.
Watch
Of
out.
course.
Exactly.
Yes.
Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
Yes.
Okay,
Not for this show.
Tune that out.
Not for this show. Not for this show.
that I want to ask the 3 of you. I work with young people. The youth involvement in not just gospel music, but in the church. It's funny. I asked Lady E, and Lady E, I'm not gonna let you wait till the end to talk. I'm gonna pull you in after I finish talking. Okay? She always tells it. Sum it up.
All right.
This is your thing. Okay. But I remember talking to the kids. I will quote a Bible verse. I mean, and I'm not versed very much. I know a couple. And they don't know what I'm talking about.
Right.
They don't know what I'm talking about. I said, and so I found out that none of them had ever been to church. So we were going to organize a field trip to church. We really were. They wanted to.
Of course.
They wanted to. So what do you see with the young people involved in the music and just what have the 3 of you seen?
Well, look at my church, Glad Tidings International Church of God in Christ in Hayward. We have youth programs for the youth, and they are engaged with activities. You have to have something for them to do, not just
that's true.
teaching the word, but they're learning how to cook. I was amazed how they had a big cooking class. And one gentleman, teenager, he was teaching the other kids how to cook. He said, I have to cook because
all right.
my mother works. And when she come home from work,
that's beautiful.
I have to she's a single parent. And then he's cooking, and he's made this big old pizza. And he had about 12 other young kids there. He taught them how to make a pizza. So they're engaging in certain areas. And then there's music. They have one young lady I call her Sunny Vaughn. She teaches the young youth how to sing, how to play. They got a choir, so they're doing things. I think you have to get children active, give them something to do, and then also teach them the word, and they can. I think that's how they thrive. They
Right.
have something.
Yeah.
That's what you said, though. They want to go. They want to go visit the church. I'm inspired by our youth. They just need more of you, more Dr. Marshalls, more Elder Leonards. I don't see that like we used to have that back in the day. So.
What I found out is it working for me. I don't judge it.
Right.
Judgment seems to be and quite frankly, don't take this personal. They say a lot of times when they go to church, they feel judgment. They feel judgment. And when they come to Lady E and I, we don't judge them. We don't judge them. We just like literally come as you are.
Yeah, that's what back in the day we had to wear.
Come as you are, right?
Now, now you come as you are. But back in the day, we had to wear, we had to dress down. We had to, if we wasn't saved, we had to act like it. You had to act a certain way. But this generation, you really have to reach out to them. It's a different area. You have a lot of single parents, raising these kids. And it's hard, and my heart goes out to them, with no fathers in the home, no examples for them to follow. But as young men, as men that have, they need to get involved with their kids' lives and take
absolutely
it serious. That's why I'm at it.
Yeah.
A father has to be a father. Any man can make a child, but be a father is a whole different thing.
And a wise man told me that every adult just represents for a young person.
Right.
A parent or a teacher.
Right.
That's it. I mean, and because those are the basic things,
That's
right?
true.
You and that represents that to them, and how you respond to that representation. But when I say come as you are, come with what's in you, because they come in with a lot of stuff.
They are.
And lady, we talked to them. We're gonna do it again with this group of kids. We had a full house at our orientation, and I always ask them what the big issues for them. The issues today that are at the top of their list are social media and mental health.
Right.
And I never heard that, mental health. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody said mental health,
Right.
but that's, and suicide.
Yes.
You have
Hi,
young
thank
kids.
you.
And so, and they're angry and they're hurt,
Yeah.
right? And they come into you and the shell they wear does not represent who they are.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
The shell they wear.
Yes.
Because they got to put that armor on, because a lot of
In order to
times, home ain't cool.
Right.
Right. So it's good to hear that, and I mean, that's what I see, and it's good to hear that that they can find a place where they can be, validated.
Yes.
In all their struggles.
Yes.
Lady E, you early, because I know this is your thing. And one of your things, well, your comments, not for the wrap up, but everything you've heard so far about the event, gospel music, the whole bit. Come on, jump in here.
Oh, I'm excited for the Oakland Bay Area to get to feel what can happen when gospel music comes in and fills not just the building, but it permeates the walls and spreads out. What kinds of things can happen when the Spirit shows up through the music that is provided? I am excited. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it because I ain't got it like that. I can't fly in and go to the concert and then get back in time to take my granddaughter to school. But I tell you what, if it's just, I think it's something that the whole area needs to just be excited about, look forward to, and show up.
And I'm gonna let them know of your choir singing when you were. So you better tell them before I tell them.
No, it's not about better. Let me say that no, I sing. I sing. I don't say I'm a singer, but I sing. And for me, and my favorite gospel singer has been and will always be Mahalia Jackson.
There you go.
And why is a whole nother story. That girl did not care what she looked like. Wasn't trying to be cute or pretty. She just let it come out. Her soul sang. And so, and then it goes from there. She's not the only one, but she is definitely the first one that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna talk about you singing in the choir when you was young.
Well, no, I sang my first solo when I was 5 years old.
That's what I'm waiting for.
5 years old in front of the entire church, and that was when there were no seats. And they would put chairs down the aisle, and we had a balcony, and I sang. So I've been singing for a minute or two. So yes. And for me, when it comes to when I can't say what I need to say, when I can't find the words, there's a song. And I was talking to my sister the other day, and reminded her of the song that the little old lady used to sing in church. And that's what our young people are missing. Too much. And if I now that I have the floor and my wrap up, it's not going to be a wrap up. I'm going to hear from everybody else. So let me just say, today with social media, things can be taken and minimized, and the power and the purpose can be missed. So I'm hoping that there is going to be an infiltration of the Spirit.
Amen.
And a movement of God so that people are awakened and they get in touch with that something that they can't touch, but yet touches them and keeps them and holds them. And so I was reminding my sister of the little old lady, which we are now, that little old lady who when something would hit her, I see Mrs. Edwards moving back and forth. I don't know. You could just hear the little old lady all of a sudden, right in the middle, while the preacher is preaching, she say, I know I am a child of God. And baby, the preacher would stop, everybody would, and we would listen.
Yeah.
I would be sitting upstairs with my other teenage friends and my little boyfriend, and the whole place would get silent. And then the church would just sing and rock. We had something to work for. We had something that we had to live through. We had something, and we had to have that somebody that we knew could help us get from this to that, to get from over here to over there. And today we are in a climate where we need to have that something that's going to help us get from here
Yes.
to on the other side of the 4 years.
Watch out now.
And all that's in between. Because we don't know, but we know. Anyway, so you see where I'm going. Yes.
You see how I want to get in?
So when it comes to gospel, that's why. Because that's the thing that's going to help you get over, get through, make it around, turn things around. When you can't find the words to pray, there's a song.
Yes.
That's right.
Donnie McClurkin, when you've done all you can.
And that's it.
You stand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So there is that something that just empowers and just, that's what gospel is for me.
See, I
That's
can't
my
talk.
wrap up.
I gotta be quiet. It's always like this. She the spiritual one of the two.
I'm just saying.
She don't look. And when she with the kids, they don't say that when she talk. Okay, yes, Mr. Still.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Still. Yes, Mr. Still. And just to follow up, when times get really bad, which they all do, that's the music you turn to.
Exactly.
Lord, get me out of this, and I will never again. Right? That's the music you turn to. And so this. I'm just this. And it's funny. It's Sunday too. So I mean, this is beautiful. This is really beautiful. You're about with if you can just because we got a lot of men and men don't take care of themselves. This and it is prostate. I'm glad you said it because I didn't know that. I know a suicide awareness month. I'm going to do a show on suicide. In fact, and we should do a show just on men's health. We haven't done that yet. We need to do a show on men's health, and we did a show on Alzheimer's, which was incredible show, and we did a show on mental health, particularly bipolar, which is also something
it is
that community suffers from. But has the road back been tough for you?
Well, I was diagnosed in 2006, right? Way back, and I'll just say within the Kaiser system, and I had a doctor, and they told me if I didn't have a certain procedure that I was going to die in 6 months. So I went around and I wanted a second opinion, then I wanted a third opinion, fourth opinion, and I ended up make a long story short, my wife and I were living in Oakland, but we were moving to Atlanta. So I got online and I said, well, let me find a doctor in Atlanta that I could check out. I wanted to see something different beside here in the Bay Area. So I went to Atlanta and I met a doctor, Dr. James Bennett, kind of find out it was like God hooked me up with him. He was a doctor for James Brown, Andrew Young, all these congressmen and stuff. And
Wow.
and I went there, and God has blessed me to hook up with him. And he examined me. We went through the test, and he said, "Mr. Lofton, on a scale of 1 to 5, you're still at a 1." Now, someone else told me I'm gonna die if I didn't get something done, but he said you're a 1, and we could take care of it. I had a procedure there, and I've been in contact with him throughout the years.
Look at that.
You know, and then
Look at that.
he came back in 2012. I
Look at
consulted
that.
with him, and he gave me the right thing to do. And I've been with UCSF. I have a doctor at UCSF. He's going to be at the concert, by the way.
Look at that.
And I've been proactive with my health. I go for checkups every 3 to 4 months. I have testing done, and I'm still here. It's a long story, but
the story is you here.
it's a long story, but God blessed me to be here, and I have a story to tell.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, Ann. Look at that. Well, all kind of stuff coming out tonight. This is. I just can't say enough. If there was anything you want to add, I got you here. Did you talk too much? Anything you want to add to this? Go right ahead. Unmute.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. What I will say is that I'm definitely excited about the Gospel Fest. It is returning to the Calvin Simmons Theater. It's really big. I was 17 when I was doing the what were we doing? The citywide revival, and I was one of the children who led a song, The Anointing, at the Calvin Simmons Theater. And so to be 53 and to come back and host is amazing. And just to hear the stories and the excitement that you all have, and to talk about the young people. One of the things that I will say is, because I work with young people, and because I have 3 sons and one who is 16, one of the things that young people look for is consistency. No matter what you say or do, they're looking for you to be consistent inside the church, consistent outside of the church. If you can be consistent with them, you have their ear. And so that's how I'm able to pour about Christ, because my life is consistent. Perfect? No, but consistent. They know that Tamara is day in and day out the same person. That's what young people are looking for. That's what will help us pour Christ into them. For me, this is just a pivotal moment, because I am currently in treatment right now for breast cancer as well. I'm on the last leg of it, praise God. I should be done by October. And it has been a journey for me, learning about who God is, who I am in Him, how powerful He is. He told me that it wasn't a death sentence, but He wanted to show me that I did not trust Him, because I was going to people's churches and singing and saying, you can trust God and God will do it. But I would go home and ball up in a ball crying like, what about me, God? So He had to walk me through a process of trust. And so now we're here, and I have a song out now called Never Left Me on all musical platforms. And this song points to the fact that God is consistent. We're going back to that word. He's consistent. He's always there. He'll never leave you. No matter how tumultuous you think it is, He's there. He's riding with you, shaping you so that you will learn. And so I'm just excited about my now. I'm excited about these opportunities. And I'm always just going to share Christ. And I'll definitely be doing it this Saturday from 12 to 8 p.m. So it's going to be just a great time.
Wow. Thank you.
Congratulations on your journey.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
On recognizing who you are.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
God and who He is to you. That He is with you. He has never left you. And yes, He will certainly create situations. Not create, allow certain things to show up in order for you to know who He is. Sometimes that one that you thought you could depend on, and just wait so that you can see It is nothing but the grace of God. And
Yes.
he gets the glory and he
Yes.
gets the praise. And so, congratulations,
Thank
blessings to you. Look into sour sop.
Oh, sour sop. Yes, ma'am.
Sour sop. Tea in the tincture. Sour sop. It kills cancer. And then there's foods, because I've got a sister that's in chemo right now. And baby, it's like, do you know who you are when it comes to, don't you know he keeps his word?
Yes.
For
So,
sure.
yes, he
For sure.
bless you and let him keep you, let his arms protect you and be all around you as you complete this journey.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
sing, baby, sing.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
And by the way, she is an ordained.
I can
She's
tell.
ordained.
You ain't got to tell me
Don't
twice.
take y'all that. I tell you,
You know,
she is ordained.
twice. I know. I can feel that.
I can feel it. I feel the spirit.
Praise God. Praise God. Thank you.
This has been wonderful.
Yeah.
And the good thing is that the big wonder is gonna happen this week. This is
Yes.
the review. This is the preview.
Yes.
This is the preview. This is the preview. And I'm glad we were able to do this. I gotta thank Tasha Hanneman.
Yes.
Like, Dr. Marshall, would you do this? And in case Ms. Stella, the name Tasha Henneman doesn't ring a bell with you, her sister is Tanya Moore.
Yes.
Dr. Tanya Moore, who
Yes.
I used to be, I know very well.
Dr. Tanya Moore.
Dr. Tanya Moore. Girl, man, gee, she one of them geneticists. I mean, she got that many things I don't understand.
Yeah.
Them number things. But I kept my word, and I'm glad I did. Gospel Fest 2025, Oakland. Gospel 2025, Oakland, September 13th, this Saturday, 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. How do people find out about it? We should say that. And you
On gospelfestoakland.org. Yes, you could buy tickets. You can learn more. Yes, Gospel Fest Oakland Instagram, Gospel Fest Oakland Facebook, and tickets as well. If you want to just go straight to the ticket website, it's Gospel Fest Oakland 2025.eventbrite.com.
gospel gotta be powerful because remember I said let me finish my story. I'm Catholic and I went to the black church in the music. So I said I ain't going back to another Catholic church unless it's a black Catholic church. And now my church is a black Catholic church.
Yes.
St. Paul the shipwreck. Look, I'll be going in. Oh, that look, it's a choir black. Everybody, look, yeah, you know. I mean, you know, we ain't got that 3 hours yet. We just stretched out a little bit, but I'm telling you, look,
They can sing.
I can't go back. I can do some ceremonial stuff.
Yeah, right.
You know, but I can't. I gotta get my praise on. So
That's it. That's over there.
Yes. Thank you, God.
all right. Thank you. One more time, it is this Saturday, September 13th at the Calvin Simmons Theater, Gospel Fest 25 Oakland. It's going to be beautiful, the city of Oakland. It's going to be beautiful, the city of Oakland. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Could have had your tickets, but you didn't. The ones that did call in, you're going to get them. And it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. Okay. All right. I think that's it. We're out. We'll see you there. And Lady E, you didn't. They were like she's something else. Go ahead, tell her she's something else.
You are something else.
You.
That's a joy.
I want to come back.
Let me just say this. It's
Yeah.
not me. I am just a vessel. It is he that's in me, around me, holds me, keeps me, guides me. And you know all I do.
Yeah.
Amen.
I'm obedient.
Yes.
Okay. I'm wondering before we sign off, your favorite gospel song, Miss Edwards, to our guest in the studio, and what it does to your heart.
I have so many, but right now, Jordan Welch, she sings a snippet of a song that says the words, "If he dresses the lily with beauty and splendor, how much more does he love you? How much more does he love you if he watches over every sparrow? How much more will he clothe you? how much more will he clothe you? That in itself encourages me daily when I feel like I failed according to life's standard. I'm always reminded that because I was chosen by God, chosen, picked by heaven, I can't be unpicked. And so that song reminds me of the fact that God loves me. He's intentional. His love is consistent and intentional. And so I that is always my go-to. I love that.
The
All right.
awareness,
I
to
tell you,
be
my,
aware,
Everybody, your turn.
the awareness, hold on, Dr. Marshall, the awareness of his presence,
Yes.
amen.
to be aware of his presence. Help me see you all day, every day. Thank you. All right, next.
My favorite song that just breaks me up is Total Praise.
Oh,
All right.
Smallwood.
yes.
I hear that song and I fall apart. You know, they sung it at I'm the only sibling left in my family, mom, dad gone. I had two brothers, two sisters. I'm the only one left. But that song was sung at their services. And every time I hear that song, if I'm just driving and that song come on, it just tears me apart. I mean, total praise, giving God the praise and lifting him up. And nothing gets to me like that song. Yeah, that's it.
It is a feeling that you get when, you see the three in the Olympics. You've got the bronze and the silver and the gold.
Yes.
And when right now, see, you say I'm the only one left. You're
Yeah.
at the gold.
Yeah, yeah,
And see, and I have watched myself move up from the bronze
yeah.
to the silver. So we moving on up.
That's
And
right.
yes, the closer we get, it's funny how you look up and you see the trees. Even
Yes.
the leaves on the trees have their hands up
That's it. That's
and
it.
praise.
That's right.
Why can't I? Okay, next. Yes, ma'am.
This journey has brought me back. So on repeat right now, because I have so many gospel songs that I truly love, but I've been on the Winans, Ain't No Need to Worry
All right.
what tomorrow's gonna bring. It'll be all over in the morning.
Morning. Yes.
That's just lately, that's what's been. But I love Tasha Cobb. I just have been it's been such a joy to work on this event with my father and Tina and just to just be able to reflect on growing up in Oakland and getting through all these systemic barriers that many of us face struggling to survive. So just we're very blessed to be with all of you today. And right now, that's my favorite song.
Thank you. I was at the church of my youth in Kansas City, and the pastor, after he preached, he preached your hat off.
Yeah.
Then he started singing, Ain't No Need to Worry.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
My sister got up and she remembered, she kept her hat on, but she ran out. And from the back of the church, you know how you sometimes you just got to sing with them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in the back of the church and I'm singing with the pastor up in the front. What tomorrow's gonna bring.
Yes.
Because you know.
You're all right.
Yes, it's gonna be
Dr.
okay.
Marshall, thank you.
Welcome.
Your turn. Do you have one?
Lord, I feel like a novice. Okay.
No. There's no
Let me just say,
comparison.
no.
This is
Hold on.
yours.
First of all, I'm a big Take Six fan.
Oh, me too.
I love Take Six. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
gospel Take. I mean, I'm telling you, look, if I ain't going to church, I just gonna get Take Six. I mean, they take me to heaven. Them voices are angelic, right?
Oakland Youth Chorus.
Those brothers, that look. All right. So that first of all, the Take Six is just. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen them twice. In fact, one time I went to see him, and it was at the Yoshi's, right? And I was so close that I was singing with him, and he said, "Man, look, I'm singing a song." Wait, I mean, like, you would thought he said, "You want to come?" No, I'm sorry, man. I just love him. Yeah, I'm inspired. But to pick a song, I love Kirk Franklin's "My Life Is in Your Hands."
Oh,
That song gets to me. I just love, and I can. And so now here's what y'all gonna make me do. Lady E, she's saying I taught myself to play. All right, I taught myself I can play. I can play. Now, I'm a jazz guy. I'm an R&B guy. My gospel chops are like, but y'all gonna make me go home
And practice.
and practice. Y'all gonna make me go home and practice, and so yeah, I mean, Lord, yeah, that's what it do for you. It inspires you. The spirit feeds you. All right.
I met Take Six
That's the,
in L.A. when they were starting off in 55th and Central. We were on a program with the Jackson Southernaires.
Them brothers.
They way back. I'm talking about in the early 70s. I met Take Six. That's when they started, and then to see where they went from then to where they are now. So I've had the pleasure of watching.
They acapella. They don't.
I love
they,
the acapella.
All right, we better get out of here.
and so, Dr. Marshall,
So
that your life is in his hands. When you think about, take a minute and think about. That's the beauty of gospel and the power of gospel. When you take a minute and you think about those situations, those circumstances where you walked out late at night and you saw your car and the man who was trying to tear it up did not turn on you. Nothing but the grace of God that had you in his hand. I know that story. Now,
Mike. No, hold on. And the worst thing is when you can play it.
Yeah.
You play it. You lay your hands on those chords, and I can play that song. And I like, Lord, God, that's a whole nother thing. Element when you can play, play the tune. All right, lady. All right, you can bring us home.
So, Mike and Ann, did you have a song you want? Because I know you in the studio.
Mike gone.
Mike is gone. Ann, did you have one that you just had to? That's just in your heart that you would like to share?
No. You gotta come over to mine.
Yeah.
Come on in. Yeah, okay.
Don't be looking at your watch, Dr. Marshall, because I got something. I got one too.
Have one. We don't have to talk about time. We got time. So
I know.
I did have one. And it's Jonathan McReynolds. And I didn't realize he was gospel, but I definitely knew it was some God music. So
Hey, as long as you know.
Yeah, no, my neighbor took my 7-year-old to school one day, and Evelyn fell in love with the song, and she was like, well, and so the mom sent it to me. I was like, well, what was that song you were playing? Evelyn's talking about it, and she sent it to me, and it was the one that God is good. And sometimes it's so hard to listen to without like crying, because music will make me cry, and I love it. And sometimes, Miss Estelle, when I hear it, on my little Spotify playlist, I'm like, oh, I gotta send this to her. She'll love it.
Yes.
But like the lyrics alone are just so powerful. May your struggles keep you near the cross, and may your troubles show you that you need God. And may your bad days prove that God is good. And now, see, it's making me tear up because it's so deep, it's so powerful, it's so spiritual. So now on my drive home tonight, I'll go ahead and Spotify some more, because you got a good list going on, and I appreciate it. Thank you for letting me share.
Absolutely. My
Beautiful,
favorite
Ann.
song. My favorite song. I know I said Mahalia Jackson, but there is that time. Just keep on living. Though the storms keep on raging in my life. Douglas Miller. My anchor holds, and sometimes the storms. Okay. And there's a hope within that keeps me reassured. I know, can't do that on the show. All right. So anyway.
All right. Thing just turned into church. That's how
Okay. So yes, that one.
Church hour.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing, because we're talking about gospel music.
But you gotta know that your anchor holds. You gotta anchor and hold on, and is holding on to something. You're just not drifting. You're just not lost. I'm connected.
Yes.
I am connected. Anyway, so thank you. That is the wrap up. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you as you put this event on, and let the Spirit be present and transform and change and fill that space. so people come out knowing I need to know who Jesus is.
And let us all say,
Amen.
Amen.
y'all say, thank you so